Hello everybody, welcome back. We're over at the pond. We're getting prepared to go for a walk, and I'm going to teach you guys the way that I went about getting rid of my acid reflux forever, guys. I went through 4 steps to go about it. It took me 4 days to do it, so you need a pencil and paper to write these things down, and per day and per moment for everything I'm going to tell you. On my first day, what I did was take my proteins, which were eggs, hamburger, pork chops, chicken, bacon, and cheese. And how I went about testing the food was each meal I put one of those proteins in separately. And what I did is I drank water with each of those meals that I have for the day. But if you want to drink some other type of drink with it, you guys, just in between each meal, give it a little bit of time so you can find out if you have any acid reflux happening to you from any of the proteins. Just separate it. Have it by itself. Have your soda by itself, have your tea by itself, or have your coffee by itself. If you want to go throughout the whole day with your different drinks, just give it a little time in between, guys. And that'll be the thing that you do on your first day, and you can write down if there's any reaction at all to that. And on the second days, guys, I've incorporated my vegetables in. By the second day, you should know if there's any drinks that are going to affect your acid reflux or any proteins that you might eat that might affect your acid reflux. And so on the second day, you can incorporate your vegetables. What I liked was lettuce, spinach, and kale, onions, bell pepper, and tomatoes. So how I went about that, since you already know what's going on the first day, the second, on your proteins, go ahead and incorporate one lettuce, spinach, or kale all by itself and nothing in it to find out if you're allergic to it or you have any acid reflux reaction to it. But you can have that with each meal because you already know on the proteins you're okay, which ones you can and cannot have. And then for each meal, you can incorporate your onions, bell pepper, tomatoes, just one other thing inside it once you find out that the lettuce, spinach, or kale didn't bother you, or whatever type of lettuce that you use. And so you should be able to find out if you're allergic to anything like that. And on the third day, you can incorporate your treats. You can do that with each meal that you have every day, and you'll be able to find out if you have acid reflux easily because you already know what vegetables you can incorporate, you already know what proteins that you can incorporate. Just make sure you keep writing this stuff down. Trust me, I had to do it twice because I forgot, guys, to write it down. I thought I can remember, but you don't always remember. There's always something that you're going to miss. And so if you want to make it easier for you, is just separate everything that you're eating throughout the day. You can snack throughout the day on your treats to find out which ones are bad. And like I was saying earlier, you can continue to keep going on and on and on for more days if you have a lot more that you do than I do, because mine's really super basic stuff. On day 4, you can incorporate your fruits. The fruits that I like were strawberries, berries, blueberries, and raspberries. And I would suggest eating those separately, because a lot of times the fruit will have a super big reaction when you mix it with any fats or anything else. So I would suggest just eat those separate throughout the day, in between meals, to find out if there's any reaction to that at all. And so basically that's how I figured it out. I just had a piece of paper. I took my time every day and went through the process because I knew something it had to be just the food or the drinks I was drinking, guys. So I mean, common sense told me that, so I went about it like that. So here's our common sense way of looking at this. And oh yeah, and I haven't even told you guys yet what caused mine. What caused mine was sugar, guys. When I separated the sugar, cookies, cakes, and ice creams and all those different things that I did, I had a pretty big reaction to it. I separated, like I said earlier, separate it if you would, so you can find out what kind of reaction you have to it. And I had acid reflux really bad because of it. There's another thing that happened to me too. When I went to the veggie department and started writing down the different veggies, some of my favorite veggies I cannot have, guys. Onions and bell peppers. You would think it would have been kale, because kale is usually what bothers people the most, but no, it was, on me it was onions and bell peppers. And then something I never even thought of, carbonation caused me to have acid reflux the worst, just from carbonation. Simple as that. So I stopped having carbonation drinks. So those are the three things that caused me to have acid reflux. I don't have acid reflux anymore. I don't do those things anymore, and that's what reacted really bad to my body. And so anyway, we're gonna look at the beautiful pond here. We're gonna walk around and do our daily walk, you guys. And it was nice having you guys back. And if you haven't subscribed to us yet, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell notification for upcoming videos. And you never know what kind of video we'll make. We'll help you with weight loss. We'll help you with different types of food. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment if you like. Peace out, guys.